Hello, beautiful people. This next reading is for Libras, okay? And the name of your video is going to be Your Walking Justice, okay? Somebody got scare tactics. Tune up. Let me get this one and this one and that's it. Alright. So you got hurt. You got husband. You got child support. You got tune up. You got he want to fuck you too. New car. He don't want you. What? How you got both of these? What kind of crap is that? Let's see what this gonna be about. Good intentions. You got mental prison. You got scammer. You got third eye. And then you got scare tactics. Okay. Whew. Maybe you probably feel like somebody scammed you out of a car. Or maybe somebody probably fucked up your car. Like they were just supposed to be doing the tune-up. And they end up fucking up your car. And now you got to get a whole new car. Or I feel like too, you got the child support, the hurt, the husband, the new car, and he don't want you. I feel like you hurt because you probably found out that your husband don't want you, and you got to get a new car, and he not paying child support. But you got, he wants to fuck you too, and then you got scare tactics. What is that about? But it says the storm, but the overall energy was the storm is over. I feel like this is past energy. So maybe in the past, like he was still trying to have sex with you, and he was just like, no, because I know we're not gonna be together. Like I know we're not gonna end up together. And you still let him, you still let him do it, but it's like now you starting to regret it. That's in the past, cause look, girl, look what you got. Look what you got. Look what you got. It's okay. You about to level up. So you go from the storm is over to Sierra. Level up. Level up. You about to level up. So stop crying, girl. I was about to say bitch, but you know. Stop crying, girl. All of your desires are about to come. You got scarcity in reverse. You and your baby's about to be alright. The harvest is on the way. You probably been saying 444. The universe has said it's okay. Like you're in a safe place. You're in a safe place to manifest whatever you need to manifest whatever you want to manifest. It's like with this card, it's like I'm hearing like you can have whatever you like. You know that T.I. song? You can have whatever you like. You can have whatever you like. You passed the test, you walked away. You learned your worth, so you can have whatever you like. You listen to your intuition, so you can have whatever you like. Oh, look at the synchronicity. It's a 41 on this card and a 14 on this card. That's 5-5. You've probably been seeing a lot of fives. You're going to get abundance from all over. That's a good thing. That's a beautiful thing. And I feel like you got like a grandmother in the spiritual realm, and I feel like you got a grandmother in the spiritual realm that's protecting you from like any negative energies that's trying to attack you and your babies. I also feel like too, like you about to become the GOAT, like in whatever your craft is. I'm gonna say you're gonna become one of the GOATs. Like, you know, you're gonna have a lot of recognition. It's gonna be positive. You're gonna be able to go on vacation. You're gonna be able to travel. You're going to be able to invest in whatever you want to invest in. You're going to be able to pay all your debt off. And you still going to have money left over. And you still going to have money flowing in after you pay your debt off. After you go on that vacation. After you buy that new car. After you level up in your career, as long as you keep your faith and as long as you do what you're supposed to do, as long as you do right by people and you do right by God and you do right by your ancestors, you're going to be good. You and your babies. Me and my babies, we going to be alright. We going to live a good life. That's what you're going to be telling. Yep, that's beautiful. The betrayal card came out in reverse. You got some beautiful cards. They're telling you to remember who you are. I feel like this is gonna be a quick reading. We only 8 minutes in. But that's the good thing, though. This a good way to, the pre-game for the last little bit of the night. There's some light energy. This is good energy, though. I feel like your partner gonna come in, too. You see right here with the Union card? I feel like your partner gonna come in, too. Yeah, they said walk through the door. Look, all these alignment. Walk through the door of value. Wow. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yes. I'm not even done shuffling the cards, but determination came out. You got inner witness, and then you got peace. I feel like, okay, I'm going to still shuffle them, but I'm going to just read these since they did fall out. I feel like determination, like you were determined to heal from whatever your situation was. Like you was determined to get out of your situation. You did the work to heal your inner child so that you don't attract that situation ever again, okay? You made peace with yourself. You made peace with your past. And God seen it all. You probably been seeing 333. That's why they say you always supposed to do right at all times, because God is always watching. Regardless, that's one thing. Now we probably don't practice it all the time, but but that's one thing that like my mama and my stepdaddy like always taught us. Like, don't worry about what somebody else is doing. Like, focus on yourself and make sure that you doing what you supposed to be doing, because only you got an answer to whatever you did. Like, only you, can't nobody fix your problems but you. Like, you can't hold nobody accountable for your own problems but you. You can't hold nobody accountable for your own reactions or your own responses but you. And if it's a response, or if it's a reaction, that means that you could have avoided a bad outcome, meaning that you were in full control of the situation. So it's like God seen it all, but it's like what I'm also getting out of this too is that like everybody that like doubted you and everybody that like helped you that help you get down to where you had to get up, they about to witness your come up. And it's like your come up is not just gonna be like, oh, this is just this on social media. It's gonna be a real come up in real life. It's not just gonna be a social media glow. It's not just gonna be a social media glow up. It's gonna be a real life glow up. And I don't even see you being like arrogant about it. I see you still being humble. Like even when your blessings come in, like I still see you blessing other people with your blessings. Because you know what it feels like to go through something. You know what it feels like to not have. You know what it feels like to not have support. You know what it feels like to go without. Like, you know what it feels like. You know what it feels like to still get kicked down. To be getting kicked down when you already down. You know what it feels like to be bullied. You not had like so many like near death experiences that a lot of people don't even know about. You keep a lot of stuff to yourself, like you hold a lot of stuff in. But you've been through so much. Like you've been through so much. But it's like God was with you the whole way. And I'm also hearing too, like one of your ancestors that was probably like a Muslim, they're watching over you. And I feel like you're about to reap like some of those rewards from that ancestor as well, that they wasn't able to collect when they were here. So it was like the lineage, or like the torch was passed down to you from whatever this ancestor is. Not saying that you have to be Muslim, but this ancestor was Muslim. You probably got your spiritual gifts from this ancestor. This ancestor had a high rank in the spiritual realm and in the physical realm. This ancestor, whether you know it, you don't even know it. You don't even know it. But this ancestor got people watching over you in the physical realm. Like you don't even know it. This ancestor got people protecting you, like right now. Like even though you going through all of this stuff, this ancestor still got people, even though they not here no more. Like, that's how powerful this ancestor was. It's still people watching over you. Like it may be somebody that, like, you don't know them, but they know you, and they'll be willing to give you a helping hand because they know how good of a person your ancestor was to them when they was here, or the type of impact that your ancestor had on their life when your ancestor was still alive. And some of these people are waiting on you to come to them. Like, even though it sounds kind of crazy, but it's like, even though you don't know them, like, some of these people are waiting on you to come to them because they see what you're going through. And they know that you're not supposed to be going through what you're supposed to be going through, because they know where you came from and they know who you came from. They know who you belong to. And they know that you're destined for something great. That's why they not gonna mind helping you. I feel like this ancestor was like a Sagittarius or a Capricorn. I feel they telling me that this ancestor had rank overseas, not even just like in the country that you in, but this ancestor had rank overseas. Like, you can go overseas and still be straight. You can go overseas and it's help over there waiting to help you. It's help over there waiting to guide you. And you don't even know it. I feel like that was like a hidden secret, like a family secret or something. That this person was bigger than what everybody tried to make this person out to be. Or maybe this person probably hid their power from the family. Because they probably knew that, whatever. But for some reason, this person probably hid their power from the family, or maybe the family knew that this person was real powerful, but they just used to just brush it off. But this person been protecting you and your kids this whole time. Like, even when this person was still here, this person, like, even when y'all wasn't in the same room together, this person was still protecting you. And I'm hearing too that this particular person, like, they probably never said nothing to you about it, but they always knew that you had spiritual gifts since you was a child. Like, they knew that you had spiritual gifts, like, since you came out the womb. Like you probably, which I know you probably like don't remember, but you probably was a very, 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 very intelligent baby. Like you probably was like a little baby genius. And this person could see it. You probably started talking early. You probably started walking early. You probably you probably started calling people out on their bullshit. You know how kids is. They gonna call you out on your bullshit real quick. But you probably was yeah, you had a lot of sense when you was a baby. You probably was calling people out on their bullshit when they was younger. Or you probably like been seeing spirits and stuff since you was younger. You probably was like me. Like I used to play with snakes all the time when I was younger until one wrapped around my leg. It didn't bite me, but I used to play with them all the time. Like the snakes used to be like my best friend. Like you probably was a person that was that just had like a strong connection with like animals, like from a child. Like you probably can understand animals. Like you may be like a little Dr. Doolittle. Yeah, cause yeah, I used to play with snake. Then it was like after that one had wrapped around my leg, it was like I was terrified ever since then. But it's like now I done got over my fear of them though. I done got over the fear of them again. But like starting off, like no, like them snakes was my best friends. Okay, so the cards that came out was inner sense. Okay, so you probably been seeing 666 or 616. It's going to help to assist with clarity, senses, and inner peace. The benefits: it helps to reduce sensory overload and aids assimilation of life experiences. It helps to assist with abdominal breathing, calms the nervous system, supports the urinary and illuminatory systems. The affirmation is inner sensing guides me to greater understanding. Okay. The next card right here is flow. They're telling you to go with the flow. You probably been seeing 1212 or 1221. This is going to help to assist with fluidity, nourishment, and balance. The benefits: it helps to aid adaptability in body and mind, enhances abdominal breathing, assists in lubricating the joints, cultivates emotional balance and support, harmonizes change. The affirmation is balance and flow accompany all of my transitions. Okay? Your next card right here is expansion. You probably been saying 666. This is going to help to assist with lightness, ease, and appreciation. The benefits: it helps to direct breath to heart, chest, and ribs, assists the nervous and respiratory systems, instills a sense of lightness and ease in the body, opens the susceptible heart. The affirmation is lightness and compassion awaken my highest truth. Alright, let's get you some affirmations. This was a good reading, though. You got some heavy protection, though. That's a blessing. Your ancestors ain't gonna let nobody come in and disrupt your blessings. Alright. I dare to dream of wonderful things happening in my life. Nothing is impossible for the heart. Love will always find a way. Everything is going to be okay. I feel like this is the main message. Everything is going to be okay. And it's like I'm hearing what's that Lil Wayne song? Let it all work out. Just let it all work out. It's gonna all work out. Like everything gonna fall into place. In the next 30 days, everything gonna fall into place. Just trust. Like just trust the process. Go with the flow. Everything is gonna fall into place. Make sure that you're paying attention to like your inner nudges, okay? Like wherever God is telling you to go there. If He tell you to stay at home, stay at home. Please stay at home, because He tell you to stay at home for a reason. If he say stay at home, stay at home. If He say go to Kroger, go to Walmart, go to Walgreens, go to the park, go to this conference, or go to this fair, it's a reason why. Like it's a reason why. It's like all of your steps are being guided right now. All of your steps are being guided right now. If you've been called to order something, order it. Order it. You're going to need it. Whatever it is. And I'm not talking about unnecessary stuff. I'm saying like you gonna know if God say like, yeah, order this, or you gonna know like if God say buy this. Like it may be something that like you don't normally buy, or like it may be it may be something that you don't normally buy, or it may be something that you don't need at the moment. But I feel like a couple of days after, you're going to be like, you know what, I did need this. Like, it can be something so simple like, today, your printer, it may say that it's not low on ink, right? But say, for instance, within like 2 or 3 days, in 2 or 3 days, you got to hurry up and print out this paperwork, and you got to sign it and send it off in this time frame, and you end up getting slowed down because when you was in the store that day, it was ink in the store, and then when you tried to hurry up and go run to the store, the ink is gone. So now you got to go from store to store to go buy some ink, or you got to drive all the way across town just to go buy some ink, or now you got to go to the printing store and waste some unnecessary money because you wasn't obedient and didn't buy that ink when you needed that ink. You know what I'm saying? When you could have just put that ink up for a rainy day. That's what I mean by like, you know what I'm saying? Like stuff that like you really need or whatever. Okay? That's just an example. I'm not saying He told you. Now if you got it like that, like go on out there and go ball out on a on an unnecessary like shopping spree or something like that. But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about something that you would actually need that's gonna benefit you. So I feel like that's another message too. Like when your blessings come in, like make sure that you handle all of your business first, and then do your pleasures. But it's like they telling you to not get overwhelmed or to not overindulge in the pleasures. Like still ball on the budget, pretty much. Like that's pretty much like what they saying, because it's like you still want to have money put up for a rainy day. Like when you get done paying off whatever you need to pay off, and when you get done getting whatever you need, and then you could just have a little pleasure a little bit, you still need to make sure that you got something in your checking and your savings, and not just in your you know, in one account. That's the message that I'm getting. Okay, y'all. So Libras, that was a beautiful message. You're walking justice. I'll see y'all next week. Stay tuned for the website update. Peace.